Have you covered the video of RFK Jr. drinking blue? The methylene blue, right? Or methylene, is that what it's called? At least, if nothing else, unlike a lot of the people in the Trump administration, at least we know RFK Jr., in addition to being a grifter, actually believes a lot of the insane shit that he talks about. He pulled out a little eye droplet and just added a ton to his drink, which is a water. I don't know what the drink is. Apparently, it turns your brain blue. That's a lot of it. Why the f would I drink methylene blue? Man, that's kind of crazy. Gross pathology of a normal brain and a brain of a patient treated with methylene blue before death. Is this real? I don't know, but I choose to believe it's real. Isn't methylene blue usually injected? Yeah, I don't know if stomach acid chemically destroys it. The worm is redecorating. Is it real? It doesn't really matter to me. In this media environment, did he just turn his brain blue? Sure. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Nothing matters, dude. Often the compound is injected as a treatment for the blood disorder methemoglobinemia, I think, in which blood loses its ability to carry oxygen throughout the body. It's also used to dye textiles. Oh, really? Well, that's apropos. It's a very niche disorder. However, it has also gained a cult following as a potential health silver bullet that supporters claim can add years to one life. Are you guys ready for the CDC to have this as like recommended treatments for everything from ulcers to stubbing your toe? Looks like RFK Jr. is in on one of the best kept secrets in biohacking. Methylene blue. That's the kind of shit you want to hear from a wellness influencer and self-described biohacker, you know? Love that. Oh, did Mel Gibson talk about methylene blue? Oh, this was part of the miracle cure to cancer that 3 anonymous friends of his had that magically went from stage 4 cancer, you know, you've got months to live, maybe, to all cured, and there's no medical documentation and there's no evidence of any of it happening, even though it's 3 friends to Mel Gibson. Like, do you know how unlikely it is that you have 3 friends who have stage 4 cancer at the same time? Like, usually people with stage 4 cancer don't last that long. You know, you've got to line things up you've got to have people like strategically huffing asbestos to like maximize the development of their tumors to try to like sync them up. You know what I mean? And then all of them got cured instantly by drinking some methylene blue or whatever. Pretty impressive. Let's hear about what this does. Looks like RFK Jr. is in one of the best kept secrets in biohacking. Methylene blue boosts mitochondrial function, enhances cognitive performance and memory, improves oxygen delivery to tissues, acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting the brain from oxidative stress. Wait, it improves oxygen delivery to tissues, but also protects the brain from oxidative stress? Okay, I believe you. When used correctly, it's a game changer for mental clarity and longevity. Well, that's good. This is the shrimp treadmill all over again, but in reverse. Yeah, cons will soy out over this, but then when you tell them it's important to study the health of one of our biggest, like, fishing crops, they'll be like, what is that? You spent $1,000 on trying to determine which, like, what levels of water salinity or acidity negatively affects the health of shrimp? What are you, idiot? Let me go back to drinking my methylene blue. Vosh, those are not mutually exclusive. Who cares? I have a bachelor in biology and a master's in biomedical engineering. Methylene blue does not do this. I don't believe you. This guy biohacks. Do you think this guy photoshopped himself in his Twitter header here? This is his picture where he looks like he works out, but, you know, he doesn't look like buff. But over here in the header picture, that's a pretty big bicep, you know? Makes me feel like that might have been enlarged a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong, you know, but it is a perfectly black silhouette. So the ultimate morning challenge. That's a flex position. I know how flexing works. Thank you. Maybe you got the pump for that pick. I guess that's also possible. The methylene blue did that. Oh, this is a 12-minute oh, what are we doing here? Yeah. Isn't it weird how it used to be the grifty fitness influencers were in their early 20s and were actually in really great shape, but now all the grifty fitness influencers in their 50s, because the people who are turning to them aren't like actual young people interested in being fit, but are usually conspiracy-minded older guys who are like worried about their depleting testosterone or whatever. Like divorced dads and shit like that. Yeah, it's like we've gone from who wants to get in shape, you know, young people, like people in their 20s, to divorced dads undergoing a midlife crisis. Yeah. The ultimate human.
Yes, I have, yeah.
And you can tell which side he is on the culture war because he's wearing this inexplicable Silicon Valley tech, you know, vest that they all wear for some reason, and it looks awful.
Great guy.
Yeah, he leaves Monday for the and me and him for the Great World Race.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He's doing that.
So we go to Cape Town on Monday.
Cool.
And then
do you start in Antarctica?
Yeah. So everybody meets in Cape Town from all over the world, and then we fly to Antarctica, and the clock starts.
Have you been
to Antarctica? Extension of the water, it actually restructures. Because most people think that water is actually H2O. It's actually not. It's HOH. Oh. This oxygen never lets go of this hydrogen.
Okay.
That just makes you like I just parachuted into John Jones' camp a few weeks ago for his big fight.
Right.
But this is like non-GMO corn, grass-fed beef tallow, sea salt.
That's it.
Okay.
One thing that I never understood about, this to me is the biggest shift in how these fitness guys operate and run their brand, okay? It used to be, let's make changes to your life so you get fit. And now it's like, through the power of making $7 million a year off of my stock portfolio and spending 8 hours a day obsessing over my macros, you can theoretically extend your lifespan by 18 months. Like, it's gone from, here's how you get beef, to, like, here's how you make every single aspect of your life this hyper anxious, hyper conscious, like literally like everything in your life needs to be tailored around maximizing how long you live. Like that Brian Johnson guy or whatever. No, that's the guy who got killed. The whatever, you know? They're selling a lifestyle. But nobody lives this lifestyle. I have news for you. No one actually lives like this. They don't do this off camera. This is as fake as when you hear about the like life of a Silicon Valley venture capitalist, and they're like, I wake up every day at 3 a.m. I take an ice bath, and I'm at 3:05, I exit and I read a book. After 90 minutes of reading, I go out and I do my sun yonic stretches to make sure I get some, you know, the sun isn't out yet, of course, so I have to have like heat lamps installed on my, like it's all fake. It's not real. They don't do that. They're just making shit up. Maybe they did it once, you know? They're just lying. This guy's lying. Like the liver-eating grifter weirdo. Yeah, dude's eating McDonald's when he's not in front of the camera, okay? They're all lying. Oh, it is Brian Johnson. Okay, I was mixing him up with Brian Thompson. Billionaire anti-aging zealot shares son's erection data in bizarre post. Yeah, I remember that. He was like, my nighttime stiffies are catching up to my 19-year-old sons or something.
I'm down.
What chemicals are in these foods that make people, it's like, oh, I need that Dorito taste from Cool Ranch.
Yeah.
Again.
There's a receptor on the back of the tongue.
Yeah, it's because it's tasty. It's because it tastes good.
Essentially what it is it's connected to the release of dopamine. If you ding this receptor, you get a pleasure reward.
That's what eating does.
Dopamine. If I'm manufacturing a food from a sinister standpoint, if I can get it to ding the dopamine receptor, if I can give you a dopamine release, now I don't just get you to like the food. You're addicted to the food.
That's all food does this. Like, that's the point. Like, sugar does this, but sugar, carbohydrates are one of the core macros that you need. That's what all food does. They have to make it like a biohacking thing and not, hey, did you know big corporations put too much sugar in your food to make you like it more? No shit, it's sugar, dumbass. Stop putting music in.
Afterwards, and these kids were trying to sell me the seed. I'm trying to break it open and I couldn't get it open. The guy comes over and he's banging it. It's this big seed. And there's this white pepper ingredient. We don't use manufacturers. My partner Albert, who's a registered dietitian, food scientist, like he is, like I feel amazing. You can't touch ground.
You can't touch ground.
Our PMF's great for tier 1 city people. Miami, New York, LA, you're not touching the ground.
Earth has what's called that by grounding or earthing or laying on PMF.
Right, his fit. He is wearing a t-shirt.
And this is his seat. It's pretty nice.
I like how this guy's dressed.
It's gone by. There's no sensation of passage of time. You look at your phone, you're like, the fuck? Down, you can actually penetrate the skin with red light.
Hell yeah, man.
By putting the water in your face. It's not a contest. You're just trying to get that peripheral vasoconstriction, have the liver panic.
Do you think it ever haunts these guys that you can do all this bullshit all you want, but at the end of the day, you're still like a balding 50-year-old guy? Like right now, he just looks like any dad in the water. You can't outrun time. Like, it's good to stay fit, but this obsession that you're trying to sell to people, this anxiety, this is literally the male version of women being made mentally ill about like whether or not they have wrinkles or something. Like everyone gets wrinkles eventually, and you have 27-year-old women being like, oh God, I need Botox because I have like one line on my forehead or whatever. And it's like, you're just giving people mental illness for no reason. It has nothing to do with health.
Delta cold shock protein is a furnace. Start stinging. Woo! Let's go.
Just more time with the lads. Gotcha. All right, just a second. Let me round this out really quickly because I just want to see what supplements he sells. Okay, he's got the Ultimate Human podcast, the Ultimate Human VIP community. Wonder how much it costs to become a VIP. Sure. Let's see. $97 a month. Monthly live Q&A video calls with Gary Brecka, exclusive access to Gary and experts during live challenges, invitation to the exclusive VIP community, premium discounts on products Gary uses, behind-the-scenes videos from the Ultimate Human Project, instant access to an expanding library of wellness guides covering topics. Dude, men are so cooked. Like, this is all men, right? Like, it's the Andrew Tate shit. Insecure men, you are like beyond cooked. No woman. Like, like women have issues and being preyed on with like stuff meant to like make them feel insecure, whatever. I'm just saying, like, if you've ever made fun of a woman for being vapid and then you give $97 a month so you can get in a monthly Zoom call with some grifter so he can tell you about how you'll unlock more of your bioenergy by eating lentils or something. Jesus Christ. I should implement a tier 5 sub. Yeah, but this is the cost of like waxing your legs or getting lashes done. Getting your legs waxed is infinitely healthier than this. I'm just putting my foot down on this. If you're a lady and you're putting in like some money for a routine, you get your lashes did or the legs waxed or whatever, that's fine. This is insane. I thought that's what people pay you for. Well, I have hairy legs. Oh, wow, look, he's got some of his products listed here. The Echo Hydrogen Water, Body Health, Baja Gold, 8 Sleep, Massa Chips, Vandy Crisps, Whoop, Parker Pastures, Hap B, Caraway, A-Game, the Ultimate Human Protein Bar, the Ultimate Human Strength Training Equipment, the Ultimate Human Cold Plunge. You need a proprietary branded tank to do cold plunges. You can't just get like a bucket. You need the... Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, I've got good news, okay? I assumed it would be expensive. However, if you call today, you can get $1,000 off cold plunges. I know. Cold water is so expensive. How can I possibly afford to do cold plunges? Well, don't worry, because I've got a deal for you. The value, you can't afford not to. Okay, guys, just ballpark it in chat. After the $1,000 off, how much do you think the Ultimate Plunge system costs? $6,500 after the 1,000 discount. So it's always $6,500 in other words. It's a bucket. It's an Ultimate Plunge cold dunk system. Ultimate Human Protein Bar. $49 for 12 of them. Okay. What are the Massa chips? $45 for a 4-pack. For a 4-pack of chips, $45. A grift beyond grift. There are so many men who fall for this. Do people really buy this shit? Yeah. Wealthy, unlovable, divorced dads undergoing a midlife crisis. Young men, no. Young men, if you're a young guy and you want to feel more masculine, you can literally just lift weights for a bit. Like, it'll help, you know? But if you're like a let's say like anywhere from like 35 and up or whatever, and you're like a Silicon Valley guy, or you're in finance, whatever the fuck else, like you are very vulnerable to this. That's the reason why they engage in this stupid techno speak, you know? Like, I promise you, this bullshit is not working on the average, like, young poor guy. Introducing the new Echo Flask, the cellular fuel your body craves. A hydration essential. I'm hearing this. What is hydrogen water? Hydrogen water is regular water infused with additional hydrogen molecules. Me when I breathe after taking a drink of water. That's just acid. They're selling acid. Nah, it's fine. The mom's falling for this shit is so sad. I'm telling you, it's just guys. H3O is bad of you. Wait, do the extra hydrogen atoms bond with the H2O to make H3O? Like immediately? Is it just H3O? I thought that it was just hydrogen. I don't know. No? Yeah, then why are people saying it's H3O? Whatever. I'm not investigating this. I don't give a shit. Bestseller, the Echo Clean, for only $100. Wow. The Echo Pitcher for only It filters the water for only $700. You can't afford not to get it. The Echo Refresh, $7,500. What does that do? The Refresh enables you to inhale hydrogen gas. It makes your bank account lighter. It's very good at that. No, I'm not interested. Anyway, I guess the point that I'm trying to make with all of this is that you can expect that guy specifically, this isn't a joke, that guy specifically, he is almost certainly going to be, like, invited to the White House. Like, the CDC under RFK Jr. is just going to be a nonstop carousel of the worst health grifters in the country being brought to prominence so they can share in massive revenues. Can you imagine if RFK Jr. specifically got cuts from sales of products that a guy like this was peddling after getting a boost from the White House? We're going to give funding to the guy's scam products. Yeah, like a solid like 1.8% of all federal spending will be subsidies to guys like that. No one ever talks about the fact that the nutraceutical industry is worth hundreds of billions of dollars and tons of people are corrupted by it. I am a fascist when it comes to health grifters. Like, snake oil salesmen should be treated the same as people who lie about doctor licensing. You know? Oh, I mean it. Clip me all you want. If genuinely, just like an across the board, like doors getting busted down, mass arrests, all these people who profit off of shit like this, 100%. Doesn't more money go into this than like gambling?